Well, every year, hundreds of kids in Nebraska are removed from their families due to neglect or abuse, and these children need a safe and loving place to go.
Nearly 5,000 Nebraska kids are in out-of-home care, more than last year, and it's important to talk about now because May is National Foster Care Month.
It is. How can you get involved? Well, Crystal Rivera and Emmanuel Pena with Lutheran Family Services of Nebraska are here to tell you. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in. This is all about awareness, right?
Yes.
Why is raising awareness about Nebraska's foster care system so important?
Well, like you said, there's nearly 5,000 children right now in the state of Nebraska that are in out-of-home care, which when you think about it, that is absolutely astonishing. That is a very large number.
That's a lot
yes,
of kids.
Absolutely. And to be able to not only reach out and see if individuals want to be foster parents, but also just raise awareness of that number, and that there's these children in every single community across the state that just need communities that understand them just a little bit more. And I think that is what we're here for today.
Yeah.
What is a trend that you're seeing right now?
Well, it's the end of the school year. So right now there's getting a lot of CPS phone calls and a lot of kids are coming into care. So right now is that big push where teachers try to keep their kids that they've come to know and become attached to safe. So that's the big trend right now.
Yeah, and there's a lot of events right now to help raise awareness. What are you guys doing this month? What's being done?
Oh yes, we have a packed full month and it's going to be fantastic. Our first thing that we're doing is actually coming up this weekend at Cinco de Mayo. We are going to be in the parade as well as have a little table out there both Saturday and Sunday. We also have an event next week. We will be having a showing at Film Streams. We'll be showing Removed, but not only that, we will also be having a panel of individuals from an individual that was adopted and was a former foster youth to foster parents, and then our director of our program, as well as our administrator from Lutheran Family Services. And then
as we're looking at this, is it a documentary?
It's not quite a documentary. It kind of portrays two children's journey from when there was a moment of safety concerns into foster care, and then their journey
That whole
through
transition
foster
and
care.
that journey through the system.
Yes, it's a very emotional film, but I think it really speaks to what children go through.
Who would you encourage to go to that event?
We're encouraging individuals across the board. We've really reached out to teachers, for instance, or anybody interested in foster care. But again, it's wonderful just to have anybody from the community that has an interest in this or learning how they can become involved in different ways too.
What are some of the biggest challenges as we're looking at this? It's Thursday, May 11th for Removed, but what are some of the biggest challenges faced in foster care right now?
Well, I think some of the biggest challenges are making sure that the kids are comfortable. At the end of the day, this is what we're doing this for. This includes the foster parents, just to make sure these kids have a second chance from whatever crappy situation they were already in. So we need families in all sorts of areas. South Omaha, North Omaha, Black, White, Asian, African, Muslim. We need them all. West Omaha homes, Fremont, anywhere we can have a home. It's all a different culture. It's all sorts of kids from different areas are coming in. So that's one of our focuses, just making sure we have the right home for the right kid.
Any misconceptions that you'd want to clear up about what it's like to be a foster parent?
Absolutely. It's recently been changed, and it's very much accepted that there is no specific family that is the ideal foster family. We have families that are single dads, single moms, married, divorced, what have you. Sometimes even just extended family members living together. And so I think that's really important, that if you have it in your heart and in your home, we can maybe work with you and see if it would be a good situation to move forward. And
are there ways to help a lot of these foster kids without becoming a full-fledged foster parent, without taking that full leap?
Absolutely. We were discussing this actually earlier, that we've seen some of our youth do so much better when they have the opportunity to have, say, a teammate or big brother, big sister that
A lot of these
was-
mentoring programs.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness, it's truly amazing how much it means to these kids. And then also even a CASA volunteer, just having people that are constant in these kids' lives is the biggest piece.
I would like to mention though, on the other question, we usually go into the homes. That's what our foster care agency does different. We go into the homes and make sure the home's adequate and that all the questions are answered, that any fears that are brought up are answered as best as we can. So I would like to add that. Give it a chance. If you think your home's not adequate, you'd be surprised what is acceptable and we're able to work with.
Is it in your heart? Do you care? Here's the information to get started. You can contact Lutheran Family Services of Nebraska, 402-661-7100, lfsneb.org. A milestone for your organization as well recently. Congratulations on 125 years.
125 years, yeah.
And
It's a
all the
long
work
time
that you're
serving
doing all
Nebraska.
month long. Thank you so
Thanks,
much
guys.
for being here.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Did you know